morning, everyone. It's Beastless here, back again with another vlog. Heading out to the gym. Gonna hit some chest, shoulders, and dabble in some triceps today. So it'll be a good little workout. Yeah, not much to say because it's really early in the morning. So I'll catch you guys at the gym. I got the nice tripod today. I finally found the piece I was missing for it. So let's get it. See you guys there in a sec.
Alright, hopefully you guys can fucking hear me, but here we are at the gym, hitting the bench. Ramadan did just finish and I didn't go at all during the whole month, so we are going to take it light and easy on working out this first week back. So I'm gonna go ahead and hit the first set 135, and then work my way up from there to 225. So let's go. Not bad first set. A little fast. Also, so this used to be Bailey's, but they got bought out and rebranded to Choose. And they've moved everything around, which I don't mind, it's fine, it's whatever. But this bench is extremely crooked. So instead of being straight, it's like this. So I'm having to, I kind of got to sit at a weird angle to make it straight for me. But yeah, working on getting myself back together. You know, I looked at myself in the mirror the other day, and to keep it real, I've let myself go, which is all right. You know, at the end of the day, it's not about how far you fall. It's about how far you're willing to get back up, or how you're willing to get back up and get back to where you were, or even better. So let's get that shit. Take a little pause here, and then probably do one more set, or do another set, and then catch you guys around the third set for 205 and then 225. So yeah, see you guys in a few. All right, this is third set, 205. I've got my trusty, dusty, Bro, I haven't benched in a month. Obviously I need a spot. Bro, listen, do I need to say it in your language for you to understand? Do you want me to translate? Huh? What is the third set?
Right? That's what I told them.
I haven't benched in a month. Why am I being jumped? It's 3-on-1. I can't take that many.
Yeah.
Huh? Wait. Huh? Anyways. Whew. 5 reps.
Huh?
Said 5 reps, not bad.
That's not bad.
Yeah. I'll get it back up next week.
Yes,
Yeah. All right.
Go shit.
I'm gonna go shit now. Yeah. All right, thanks. All right, so we finished the bench. We got 225 up, only 5 reps, but it's okay. So we're gonna go use the restroom, come back, and then do some dumbbell overhead press. And then, yeah, you know, it sucks, you know, like regressing with my progress. You know, I was looking at a picture from November, and I looked probably the freakiest I've ever looked in my life, and I didn't even realize it at the time. And, you know, I got a little too comfortable with it, so that's all right. We'll work our way back up. Just got to be more consistent and more dialed in. Sam Sulek said, if you want to get freaky results, you got to do some freaky things. So I'm working on doing those freaky things to get those freaky results. So catch you guys on the next workout after I use the restroom. Alright, let's get it. We're doing shoulder press now. Only 30 pounds. About the second set, so we're gonna do 4. I'll probably do 40 on the last set, so go ahead and knock this out. This is the last working set of this workout, so let's get it. Alright, so I got what? 8 reps on that? So let's try and knock out another 3, 4. Fuck, man. Jebotis. Jebotis, we'll get. Let's clean this up and catch you on the next one. I just realized that the mic cut off on the last set, or the last workout, so oopsies. This will be like a 5-minute clip of just no audio, but we're on. This fucking chest day is taking me forever, man. I wasn't too distracted today, but it's all right. We're getting through it. Doing this, incline dumbbell, and then dumbbell lateral, and we're done. So let's get it, because I got a dentist appointment to get to, and to clean these monsters. Alright, we're on incline dumbbell, did one set of fucking 60. Wow, it's really quiet in here. Did one set of 60, but I only got 5 reps, and that was awful. So I'm gonna do 45, do this set and one more, just go to failure, so yeah. So obviously I'm trying to cut down, but I think the worst part of this mentally is definitely going to be not being as strong. So, but then again, I only did have 1,600 calories yesterday, but I had about 190 grams of protein, so not the best, but not the worst. So today we're going to try and improve that. Once we're finished up here, I got to go to the dentist. So I've got a protein cookie that I'm going to eat real quick. And then once I get home, I'll make some eggs and turkey sausage, turkey bacon. And right before work, I'll have a protein shake. So It'll work out day by day. Catch you guys on the next set. Take 2, because I just yapped for like 10 minutes, only for the freaking SD card to run out of storage halfway and cut off the thing. Man, I said a lot of good stuff. Now I gotta just repeat it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. You know, I've struggled a lot with maintaining consistency on uploading. Maintaining consistency on my physique, maintaining consistency on my diet, and just my work ethic, you know. And during this Ramadan that just passed, Ramadan Mubarak to anybody. I know it's pretty late now, but Ramadan Mubarak to anybody else who celebrates. You know, I did a lot of self-reflecting, trying to understand the why. And that's one thing about me. I like to understand the why. Why did this go wrong? Why didn't this work? This, that, you know? Because once you figure out the why, you can figure out what to do next time. And I really sat there trying to figure it out, you know? Talked to myself and just really sat with myself and dialed it down. And I was doing everything for the wrong reason. Oh, I got some food cooking, so just want to make sure the timer doesn't go off right in the mic. Put that over there. But I was doing everything for the wrong reason. I started YouTube because I wanted people to see me. I wanted people to see, yeah, I get up every day and I go to the gym and I eat this much fucking food. I uploaded pictures and posts and stuff like that, reels to Instagram, because I wanted people to see me, you know. Everything I was doing was for somebody else to see instead of for myself. And when I realized that, I realized why I lost passion for lifting, for YouTube, for posting and things like that. And I sat down with myself and I was like, none of these people are gonna wake up at 5 a.m. with me. None of these people are gonna cook my meals for me except my mom and my sister. Maybe my dad if I ask him. But once I realized I was doing it for the wrong reason, I started doing it for the right reason. Started fixing my diet. Started trying 110% more at work, and that fucking paid off. You know, I busted my ass from January till now at work, you know, and I got a promotion. You know, my job's not glamorous. I don't have a 6-figure job, 5-figure job like that. Yeah, I work at Target. I'm asset protection, but it's a fun job, you know. I'm enjoying it because I'm still in school, you know. It's a fun job I can do for now while trying to build this side hustle, essentially. Not building a side hustle, but doing what I enjoy on the side while I go to a 9-to-5 that I can rely on a stable income and hopefully make my dream come true, you know? I don't like school. Hate it. Hate sitting in class, hate sitting looking at a board and PowerPoints all day, but I gotta get that shit done, you know? I'm 23, you know? If all this shit doesn't work out, I've still gotta get a job after college. Can't stay at Target forever. Maybe I can, you know? I can build a future there, but I wanna be able to say, I did the dirty work, I got my degree with my name on it that says, you know, bachelor's degree to me. And I was doing that more so for my parents. You know, I love my parents. They came here after the war, busted their ass off, gave me and my sister everything. But the more I was doing it for them, the more I was dreading it because I didn't enjoy it. So I was like, if I'm not enjoying it, I'll just do it for them. But that mindset killed my enthusiasm and expectations of college. And once I sat back and I was like, hey, I don't like it, but I'm going to do it for me. I'm going to finish these last 2 years up, last year and a half, really. And I'm going to say I did it, and I finished. You know, it's that easy. And Sam Sulek said it best in one of his previous videos. The moment you start doing things in spite of others, the moment you start doing things in revenge or just to please others, the moment you realize you're not going to enjoy what you're doing. And I wasn't enjoying school. I wasn't enjoying work, eating, fitnessing, all that kind of stuff because I was trying to live up to the expectation of someone else and not myself. And so once Ramadan came around, I really dialed in. I was like, hey, this is what I want for myself. This is what I want to build for myself. And this is how I'm going to do it. And now we're doing it. I want to have a nice, freaky, good-looking physique. I want to be able to cook my own food, weigh my own food, because it's fun. You know, it's hard. I'm not gonna lie. I sat here for 5 minutes trying to figure out how to weigh the food and put it into MyFitnessPal, but I can't figure it out. So I'm gonna just take a notebook, old school style, and start writing shit down. Like, hey, today I ate eggs. Today I ate this. You know, and just figure it out. You know, and you know, this whole week I've gone to the gym. I've gotten up at 5 a.m., got there at 6. And I did it for myself. I posted that I was getting there early. I didn't post anything else. Maybe like one physique update, but that's about it. But, you know, I'm truly starting to realize that this should be for me. What I do is for me. You know, I want to be successful. I want to be healthy. I want to be smart. I want to be free in a way, you know. I planned out everything during Ramadan, but I could drop dead tomorrow just like that. And you know, and what happens to that plan? Nothing. Doesn't get executed, doesn't come to light, doesn't anything. So, you know, the more I sit on that and like, yeah, I can start this, I should start this, I just started. Start waking up early, start eating better, start preparing things more. And, you know, and see where it takes me. Because maybe YouTube blows up in 5-6 months. You know, maybe it doesn't, but I'm still going to keep uploading. 5 people might see this video, 100 people might see this video, but that's okay. I realized that I was too focused on the numbers than enjoying the process. I'm going to enjoy editing this later tonight. I'm going to enjoy uploading it because I worked hard in the gym today. I cooked my own meal today. You know, I'm going to enjoy that. That's the fruit of my garden, you know? So, like, yeah. And, like, maybe somebody sees this in, like, a month when I've uploaded a decent amount of videos at a decent amount of consistency. And somebody's like, wow, this fucking guy's killing it. Being consistent in his diet, being consistent in his work ethic, his dedication, motivation, discipline, all that, et cetera, et cetera. And they're like, wow, let me start this, you know, because maybe somebody's out there worried about starting a business because they don't want to get laughed at or fail. Maybe somebody's out there worried about asking out a guy or girl because they don't want to face humiliation. You know, maybe somebody doesn't want to go to school because they're old or too young and they're just afraid of it. But you'll never know the outcome unless you try. And sometimes you will fail. Fuck it. I've had this YouTube channel for 3 years now and I failed over and over again because I was doing it for the wrong reason. I was doing it for somebody else to see it and to tell me I'm doing a good job. Instead, I should have looked at it like, holy shit, let me upload a video at least 2-3 times a week and let me enjoy it and I'm gonna like it. I don't care if you like it or not, you know? And with that mindset change, you can do a lot of fucking things, you know? And so, yeah, this is just gonna be me documenting becoming the best version of myself I can, you know? Not just more so for myself, but for my family, for my future kids, my future wife. Building that generational wealth people talk about, building that physique for myself. Doing it for myself this time. But that doesn't happen like that, and that's what I've learned. Life isn't going to be a 40-yard dash where I've got to do it in 2 seconds, you know? It's a marathon. It's going to take me a while. It might take me 3 months. It might take me 6 months, a year, 2 years, 3 years. But I'm not worried about getting to the end. I'm just worried about, or I'm focusing on enjoying the journey that takes me to the end. You know, I've sat in the gym today, fucking longest lift I've had, 2 hours. And for y'all, it might be like 20, 30 minutes. But for me, it was 2 hours. But I saw my friends there. I talked to them. I had some time on TikTok, obviously. Like, I've got those minimal things, like talking to friends is fun. Everybody does that. But those minimal things where like I'm spending 2-3 minutes scrolling on TikTok, I've got to cut those out, you know? It's learning to realize the mistakes and errors that you have and realizing how you can fix that and do better tomorrow. Like tomorrow I might go to the gym again. Actually, I will go to the gym again tomorrow. And try not to be distracted by videos, be distracted by all that nonsense, and just focus on the lift, you know? Started Monday, throughout the week I got better every single day, and that's what matters. It's small progress that dictates the big ending. So, you know, like I want to be able to finish school. I want to grow more on the social media, realize like how do I do it? How do I grow a following, stay consistent, stay disciplined? I want to get my dream physique, be the most athletic and freakiest I can get physically. Build a company, start a side hustle, invest, read more books, become smarter. You know? I don't want to sit another year and just fucking be on my ass and be a lazy piece of shit. It's that simple. I don't want to do that. And neither should you. Because who knows, you might be the next Mr. Olympia. C-Bone's retired. I'm just putting it out there. You might be next Mr. O, or you might be Miss O. You know, boy or girl. You might be the next big thing. But you're never going to know if you do it for the wrong reason and if you don't start today. So yeah, fuck it. We ball. We figure it out. I know some days are going to be awful. Some days are going to suck. Some days you're going to be tired. Like I'm fucking sore all week. But you know, I'm still getting this shit done. Take an ice bath. Take a shower. Get a massage gun. Stretch. Yoga. Whatever you got to do. Figure it out. There's always a way if there's always a will. And some days are gonna suck. You're gonna get yelled at by your boss. Your boyfriend's gonna break up with you. Your girlfriend's gonna break up with you. Things like that are gonna happen regardless of what you do. But it's not. How do I word this? It's how you react to bad situations that makes the outcome better. You know? There's always like my old boss once said, there's always a positive to a negative, you know, and there's always a negative to a positive, but it's the way you work those positive and negatives out that affect you. So, you know, hey, 6 months from now, I could be big on YouTube and lifting weights all the time and talking to you guys. 6 months from now, I could have a business. 6 months from now, I might be in the stock market making tons of money, donating it, helping my family out. I don't know what's going to happen in 6 months. I could die in 6 months. But what I do today dictates what I do for the tomorrow. It's day by day. And day by day is month by month. Month by month is year by year, and so on and so forth. So I can keep sitting here and talking, but I've got to put the cheese on my breadsticks so I can head to work in a little bit. So I hope to catch you guys along this journey. You know, I'm gonna be the next big thing. I'm manifesting it now. Give me 6 months, give me a year, 2 years, 3 years, but I'll be up there. I just wanna be my best version, and so should you. And as always, stay beastie.